Good morning, this is Art Johnson, and today is October 30th. It's the day before Halloween, and only, 3 days before the big election. And today is Coffee with My Friends. It's been a while since I've had coffee with my friends, and you'll have to forgive me, but they had some guys across the street tearing out the floor of the house. There's a house there that's vacant and it's for sale. So they had these guys in there for well over 2 weeks with jackhammers tearing out that floor. So let's say hi to my friends. Roberta is back. She's been back for a while. She spends her summers in Wisconsin and her winters here in Sun City. I shouldn't say here in Sun City. I'm not in Sun City. Mike Colicaro, my buddy up in Flagstaff, he's back down here for the winter now. He sent me a text a couple of days ago, suggested we could get together on social distance outside and have coffee in front of a Starbucks. And I told him I was going to pass on that. I'm just not ready to. I'm quarantining, and I do go out. I went out this morning to go to UPS because I had to send some stuff to my other friend, Robert, who's in Vietnam, and he had some meds that I had to get out to him. So I wore a mask, and everybody in there was wearing a mask, and I used Purell on my hands. But I don't, so that was something I needed to do. I'd like to go to coffee with my friends, but I don't need to go to coffee with my friends. Hopefully they'll understand and still be my friends. Jim Wall, another friend of mine, I got a text from him. He and Grant went out and had coffee a couple of weeks ago. Jim Robson, I think he's still here in town. He's actually a neighbor of mine. He lives a few blocks away in the same community that I live in. And so who am I leaving out? I'm sure I'm leaving somebody out. I do want to put a shout out to my brother and sister. My brother's up in Bellingham. And my sister, who's a nurse, is in Denver. She works with patients that have asthma and breathing issues. So God bless her, she's taking a risk every day. But that's her job, and somebody has to be a nurse. Like I say, God bless all the nurses that are out there and the doctors that are taking risks every day. Enough of that stuff. Let's talk about the election. Oh no, let's not talk about that. It's only 3 days away. Most of you know what my views are, so we'll leave that out. I'd like to introduce you to another friend of mine. I'm going to use a different camera angle for that. You met this friend. I think I introduced him to you before. Let me put myself back in the picture up in the upper corner there. This is my A10 Mini, and it's a switcher, so it does what I was just doing. So it let me put this picture on there. It let me switch from one camera to the other. So I've had that for a few months now. It's coming in right handy right now. What you see in the back here, this big monstrosity, that is, I don't know what the right word for it is. I think it's probably best described as a mixer. We have 4 audio inputs right here, so I'm going to talk, and then it's going to go down, up. There we go. It's made by a company called Rode, R-O-D-E, and they're an Australian company. Some of you may know who they are. They specialize in audio, so they make microphones. I think I've got 3 Rode microphones. So they make things that in the audio realm, and this they've had out for a couple of years. I just discovered it, and it is. So I'm using it right now as an audio interface. So the audio you're hearing from me is run through here. It has great preamps, but it's really designed specifically for podcasting. So it's got those 4 inputs. It's got a computer connection. It has a connection for your phone. It also has a Bluetooth connection. And then it has these buttons here. They're pads. Special things we can do. There's sound pads, and you can put your own sounds in there. You could even have a recorded. You could have a speech recorded and put that in there, and press that button, and it'll play whatever's in there. It comes pre with 8 sounds in there, like applause and different kinds of audio effects. Up in the corner here, it has 4 dials there for headphone connections. In the back, there's 4 plugs. You could put in 4 sets of headphones. So it's for podcasting and much more. I've got it wired now so that it actually, the audio comes through there and goes into the mic input on my ATEM Mini. And then all of it goes together in the computer with the video that we've got here to give me some better audio, much better audio than I have just out of the camera. Let's go back to my beautiful picture, and we'll talk some more. So I apologize in advance to any of my friends that I left off. Not that I have millions of friends, but I want to keep the friends that I have. So I hope you all have a great Halloween. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving coming up. You know what I'm going to be doing for Thanksgiving. I'm going to be sitting right here, staying home. So you guys take care. Be safe. Wear masks. Love you guys. Bye.